The marriage of Anansewa. Below are the 5 major themes in The Marriage of Anansewa by Efua Sutherland. 1. Theme of deception and greed. Efua Sutherland uses George Kweku Ananse's character to expose the dangers of deception and greed. Ananse, a witty but selfish man, plans to enrich himself by secretly engaging his daughter, Anansewa, to 4 different chiefs. He writes persuasive letters to each of them, pretending that Anansewa is to be their future wife, hoping to collect money and gifts. This deceit shows the moral corruption that can arise from the desire for quick wealth. Ananse's clever tricks and manipulations turn marriage, a sacred union, into a selfish business transaction. His greed blinds him to the emotional pain he causes his daughter. However, the play's humor softens the moral lesson, as Ananse later redeems himself by using his wit to restore order after Anansewa's staged death and resurrection. Sutherland shows that wisdom without morality leads to destruction, and only truth and love can bring lasting peace. 2. Theme of parental love and responsibility. The relationship between Ananse and his daughter Anansewa forms the emotional core of the play. Despite his selfish actions, Ananse genuinely loves his daughter and wants her to live a comfortable life. His error lies in the misguided way he expresses his parental concern, through deceit instead of honesty. Anansewa's obedience, mixed with moments of resistance, highlights the balance between respect for parents and the need for individual freedom. When she protests her father's manipulative plan, it shows that blind obedience can lead to suffering. Sutherland presents parenthood as a sacred duty that requires truth, care, and moral guidance. A parent should secure a child's future not through deceit, but through genuine love and integrity. The eventual reconciliation between father and daughter at the end reaffirms forgiveness and the power of family unity. 3. Theme of tradition versus modernity. The play highlights the clash between traditional African values and modern influences in post-colonial society. Ananse, though educated and modern, misuses his knowledge of letter writing to manipulate the traditional system of marriage. His clever blend of modern tools and old customs exposes how modernization can distort traditional values when used dishonestly. Anansewa represents the new generation, educated and expressive, yet trapped in traditional expectations of obedience. Her protest symbolizes the youth's struggle to balance respect for culture with the pursuit of independence. The chiefs represent traditional authority and wealth, while the narrator blends both worlds through her modern stage presence and storytelling rooted in African oral tradition. Through this conflict, Sutherland teaches that progress should not destroy culture. Instead, Africans should embrace modern ideas while preserving honesty, respect, and communal spirit that form the heart of traditional society. 4. Theme of the role of women and female empowerment. Efua Sutherland uses Anansewa and the female narrator to show women's strength and intelligence in a male-dominated world. Although Ananse initially treats his daughter as a tool for profit, she grows from submission to self-assertion. Her protest, symbolic death, and resurrection mark her transformation from exploited daughter to respected woman. The narrator also embodies empowerment. She controls the story, speaks with confidence, and guides the audience to reflect morally. This gives women a commanding voice in a traditionally male storytelling space. Through humor and drama, Sutherland highlights that women are not weak or voiceless, but powerful agents of wisdom, dignity, and change. She urges society to respect and educate women, not objectify them. By the end, Anansewa earns admiration and respect, symbolizing the triumph of womanhood and the rise of the modern African woman. 5. Theme of redemption and forgiveness. After all his deceit, Ananse's journey ends with redemption and forgiveness. Though he schemes for wealth by tricking the chiefs, his love for his daughter makes him remorseful. When Anansewa collapses and appears dead, he experiences genuine grief and regret. This emotional suffering becomes his turning point. His sorrow purifies his heart, and the play's conclusion, Anansewa's resurrection, symbolizes forgiveness, rebirth, and restored harmony. Sutherland teaches that every human can make mistakes, but can also find redemption through truth and repentance. The community's acceptance of Ananse and the chief's forgiveness reinforce the African values of reconciliation and collective healing. Ultimately, the marriage of Anansewa ends on a hopeful note. Deceit gives way to honesty, conflict yields to peace, and love restores moral balance. It shows that forgiveness, not revenge, leads to lasting joy and renewal in family and society.